was human fecal matter.
Yeah. Tell these other motherfuckers coming down. And better see me things going down. You better get the motherfuckers.
It was so bizarre.
It was so bizarre. The night she punched me at the bar. I had my drink and we were on MDA and we were feeling nice and high. And then she hauled off and just punched my face. She threw me up against the wall and punched my dick. She hit me on the balls and my throat. This bitch is crazy, I don't want no more. It's so bizarre. She even shit on my bed.
It was so bizarre. Was human fecal matter.
She's got human fecal matter, it's on my bed. She took a big shit and blamed it on the dog. I knew that. 2 teacups, little fucking dogs can't shit like that. I knew it was human fecal matter.
Was human fecal matter.
Welcome to no hard feelings. I hope you don't get no hard feelings. The Rangers just lost in overtime, and I'm feeling great, baby, pass the wine. Nicky Nines is in the fucking house. No hard feelings, 56. Episode 56 here. We're gonna spit the shit right in your ear. Yeah. Hot dog style. That's right. We're cooling tonight on the Foul Mouths Network. No hard feelings. Episode 56. You heard the man. Ultra mega ultra. Yeah, we mega ultra. We calm it down. This mega ultra got the mega sound. The mega ultra sound is real unique. And you know that motherfucker didn't know the week. I can't help it, but Amber Heard is a crazy type of hot. She's a crazy type of hot. Yeah, the bitch sexy, but she's liable to chop your finger right the fuck off. So anyway, Nicky Nines, how are you, sir?
I'm doing, brother. I'm doing.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Nicky Nines. Yes, this court case is still going on. Yes, day 18 of the Johnny Depp trial. And today I got some really cool clips today. Well, whacked out clips. So anyway, for those of you that haven't been following the case as in depth as I have, so Johnny Depp claims that, and this came out a couple of weeks ago, that he was sitting down in wherever they were, and his fingers were leaning off the countertop, and she threw a bottle, and she chopped the tip of his finger off. Today in court, Amber Heard sat there and said, no, Johnny chopped the tip of his finger off, smashing the fuck out of this old-fashioned phone on the wall. Right? So, obviously, somebody's fucking lying now, right? On the stand. And, mind you, she had no photos of this phone being smashed up on the floor and shit, and they were making a big point of that. But the Johnny Depp lawyer just ripped the fuck into her again today on the stand. And the more this woman gets on the stand, the more she looks like an idiot. You know, and they keep letting her get up there because, honestly, she's ruining it for herself by the shit she's saying. And the lawyer caught her in so many different things, man. They were going back and forth at each other, too, at one point. The lawyer and Amber Heard, or whatever her name is. And she's a crazy type of hot.
Yeah, dude. Like I saw, I saw some videos of her. They're like, I don't know. It's this movie she did with her fucking titties out and like fake sex scenes, dude. She is fucking banging. She is fucking banging.
She
I would
is,
go through
right?
that shit. I would go through that shit.
Dude, I'm telling you. You know, Filthy on Saturday was talking about this too, and he was like, I would fucking, like, you know him, right? And
Yeah.
he's like you with the ass and everything, and like, and he was just like, you don't know what I would do to her. And so I looked up all these, like, sexy photos of her, and yeah, there are some banging ass fucking photos of her, even when she was younger, and she was, I guess, a model at one point.
Was she?
I guess
just remember
so.
She was in, the youngest thing I remember her in was fucking, what's it called? Tropic Thunder.
Oh, she was in that?
Yeah, she played fucking Seth Rogen's girlfriend, the high school girlfriend, but she's mature and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit, that was. Oh shit, I forgot. I didn't even realize that was her. You know, look, all I know is, she's killing herself on the stand. She literally is, and she got caught a couple of times today. So basically, at one point, the lawyer was basically saying to her, "So, all right," and this is bizarre, okay? And you want to talk about bizarre? This is bizarre, okay? She claims that Johnny Depp held her down, right, by her neck, and basically took a bottle and started putting it into her vagina and banging her with it.
I bet she fucking loved it.
I don't.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm starting to be on her side. I don't give a shit about Johnny Depp. I give a shit about dude. You don't understand. I would let her shit nuggets of love in my mouth.
You are so fucked up because Filthy basically said the same fucking thing.
But I do not give a shit, dude. I do not give a shit, dude. Just take that fucking Cooper, dude. It'd be like,
listen, she is. There's no question. She is. This chick is fucking crazy because they said that she. Johnny Depp said she is a nympho. She's a nympho fucking maniac. Yeah. Like just. So anyway, she claimed that she was held down by her neck and he was choking her and then used the bottle to basically, penetrate her with it. And when she was on the stand, they were talking to her about that. And I want to play you guys that clip right now. So These clips are good. They are really good. They're not the ones I had the other day. They weren't good. I wasn't ready with the right clips. These clips are fucking pretty good. They show you about like what the trial really is, like what's going on with it. So here's one of the clips right now.
That is correct. So on March 8th, 2015, you were in Australia. That is correct. And Mr. Depp's finger had just been cut off, right? That is correct. And you write to Dr. Cowan, quote, "I feel so lost. I can't talk. I don't know if I'll ever be able to change," end quote. Did I read that correctly? That's correct. You weren't able to change, were you, Ms. Heard? I very much wanted to leave the relationship I was in, but I didn't have the power. I didn't feel I had the power to leave. I knew I was in a very toxic relationship with Johnny, and I knew I needed to change that. I knew it was, at this point, horrible for me, and I talked to my therapist often about that. Defendant's Exhibit 371 as redacted with just Ms. Heard's messages.
All right. Your Honor, I object because she has left out the next two lines from Ms. Heard that clarify even further, and I also think
Ms.
that Dr. Cowan's...
Your Honor, may we please approach? So you write, Ms. Heard, to Dr. Cowan, "I feel so lost. I can't talk. I don't know if I'll ever be able to change." Right? And I said I clearly can't figure this out, meaning the relationship. You didn't say that. You said, I did. Not the relationship. Your text messages, clearly I can't figure this out. I feel so lost right now. What I was saying to him is clearly I can't figure this out. Ms. Heard, that's not my question. The text. Just the text. That's exactly what I was saying. What you texted. Clearly, I can't figure this out. I feel so lost right now. That's what I was saying. Okay. Thank you.
Honor, just for clarification, so those two next lines did come in.
They are in the Ms. Heard, you contend that there's another incident of abuse in March of 2015 after you and Mr. Depp returned from Australia. Is that correct? That's correct. And this incident took place on March 23rd, 2015? That's correct. And And this supposedly occurred in the penthouse at the Eastern Columbia building?
That's correct.
You had found text messages between Mr. Depp and another woman, right?
That is correct.
So you confronted him about cheating on you.
That's correct.
And this was about 2 weeks after you had returned from Australia.
That's correct.
So this is shortly after Mr. Depp supposedly sexually assaulted you with a bottle, right?
It was 2 weeks after he assaulted me, yes.
And you decided to confront him about cheating on you?
I didn't decide to. I wanted to.
Huh?
Mr. Depp's finger was freshly injured at this point, right?
He had a cast on it.
The top of his right finger had been cut off 2 weeks prior.
That is correct.
And he had a pin in his finger, true?
I don't recall when the pen was placed.
A skin graft?
I'm not quite sure. He had several different procedures, and they were kind of spread out over a period of time, so I don't remember what happened and when
One of those
exactly.
procedures was to treat the MRSA that got on his finger too, right?
At some point, I knew he had an infection.
And his right hand was in a bandage, right?
It was casted.
So it's your testimony that Mr. Depp was able to attack both you and your sister with his hand in that state, right?
That is correct. He had a hard plaster cast on it.
Debbie Lloyd was present in the penthouses when Mr. Depp supposedly attacked you. Isn't that correct?
That's correct.
In fact, you claim that Mr. Depp threw a Red Bull can at Miss Lloyd that evening.
Yes, that's correct.
And you put in a sworn statement to that effect in the UK case, right?
That is correct.
But that's not true, is it?
That's what happened.
You know what a deposition is, right, Miss Heard?
I've had several, yes.
Yeah, so you know what it's when someone provides testimony under oath.
That is correct.
You're aware that Miss Lloyd was deposed in connection with this case, correct?
So basically, I have another clip after this, but we'll play it in a little while, where that lawyer says, well, you said in court in this deposition that, you know, it was totally different than what you just heard us say. So she got caught lying like a couple of times by the lawyer today.
Yeah.
You know? And the other clips that I have are pretty fucking good. It's her and Johnny. And now, why do they have recordings of each other? Is what I want to know. Like, how come they have recordings of their fights? Which is really weird.
I don't know, man. That's just, and aren't they in California too? Was this all taking place in California, or what state was this taking place?
I think so.
Did they know each other was recording? Because isn't it illegal to record somebody without their knowledge in California?
I know. See, that's what I'm saying, because these recordings that are on today, I had to record them because I was like, holy shit, this is like them actually arguing, and you hear Johnny going, you fucking attacked me and I had to run away. You kept hitting me. And she was like, please, I barely fucking punched you. And he was like, I left. I went into the bathroom and got away from you. And he told the lawyers, Johnny Depp, I had to go into 3 different bathrooms and 3 different rooms, and she kicked in the doors of mostly all those doors, trying to bang her way in to talk to me after she punched me in the face a couple of times, and I was trying to get away from her, and she kept forcing herself onto me and onto me and onto me. Then they had like a physical altercation where she thought he was going to go push her sister down a flight of stairs, right? So when Johnny took a step forward, she basically came from the side and fucking started tearing him in shreds, punching him in the face and hitting him and kicking him. And she said that she was defending her sister. Which is like, so basically, I mean, I know you said you were taking her side more, and some people are now at this point.
'Cause when I listen to all this, all it tells me is Johnny Depp is the biggest fucking pussy alive. This is what this shit is telling me, because if this fucking
he got his
bitch
ass
did this
kicked.
shit to me, dude, I don't give a fuck. I've had my ass kicked. I don't give a fuck, dude. I would have taken.
So
this
you've
bitch
been
and put her-
so you've been in an abusive relationship.
Yeah, no. I dated a fucking broad that would fucking get handsy sometimes, and that shit was. You know,
it's not difficult, man, especially when you're married to the woman, like, and she's just, you know, she's known for fucking, the minute she gets mad, just hauling off on you and fucking, you know.
Yeah, but that's just because she ain't being fucked right. Like, that's literally what it is. Like, dude, if I was in Johnny Depp's shoes, I would have taken that bitch, put her against the wall in one of those fucking rape chokes.
Well, see, that's the problem. He on and off during their marriage had a drug problem, you know, like a massive drug problem where he was, you know, he was just going overboard and doing all kinds of nasty shit. And, you know, I mean, that part I do believe. Like, I definitely do believe what she's saying about that part, you know. And he even admits to it, like having a major drug problem. Dude, this guy was taking, what's that, MDA or whatever?
MDMA, yeah.
Yeah, he was taking that shit. And he had, obviously you got a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. So he had all the money in the world to play with. And he was taking that shit by, like, the boatload. And getting, like, he was on one night that they got into a huge fight with each other. He was on, like, 7 things of MDA or whatever it's called. Like 7 different, things at once.
I never got into that shit, but yeah.
Yeah, and he was like really gone, and she was like, I want you to go to rehab and all this shit, and it doesn't sound like she had a drug problem at all.
So she didn't have a drug problem, and she's married to a dude who's like a fucking burnout.
Yeah, I don't think that she had a drug problem because I haven't heard them mention that once from what I heard, but I don't know. I could be wrong. What kind of bottle did he stuff up or snatch? I don't know if they. Well, I have the recording of her explaining what he did with the bottle. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
All right. So let's listen to that one right now. This is her talking about the bottle, I guess. All right, here we go.
To
avoid talking to me.
To escape the fight.
You don't escape the fight. You escape the solution.
No.
You escape the solution.
No.
You escape figuring it out. We cannot work it out if you run away to the bathroom every time.
Listen to me. A boxer can't go 12 rounds without a fucking minute break.
I'm not giving you a minute break. You do it at minute 3 at the beginning of an argument.
No. There are rounds, man.
So basically, he runs at the beginning of an argument out of there because he knows he's going to get hit. The fucking guy runs out of the room because he knows he's going to...
I'm telling you, I get it. He's this fucking artist.
God, bro. Could you imagine that? Like, oh shit, my wife's mad at me. I gotta run out of the fucking room. She's gonna go berserk and start fucking hitting me.
Dude, it's
so
like she's
up,
a fucking broad. She's a fucking clown.
Oh my god.
It's not hard. It's like,
so...
dude, all he had to do.
Dude, it's so fucked up, dude, that he has to run.
Dude, it's not like she's this big imposing bitch. It's like, okay, I'm seeing in the chat that it was a bottle of Grey Goose. He fucked her with a bottle of Grey Goose.
Dude, with a bottle of Grey Goose, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no, dude. I'm gonna put this bottle of Grey Goose right inside your
She should just do fucking action Grey Goose.
Dude, she should do fucking she's getting taken out of that movie Aquaman 2. Like much of her role has diminished. She should call up Grey Goose and be like, yeah, I want to be your official sponsor. Like, can I, sponsor you guys? Because
It was so bizarre.
I got banged with a bottle of Grey Goose, just to let you guys know. So
I would. Do you think I'd have like a back setup of like a giant fucking CGI fucking pair of legs and pussies, and she just walks out with a bottle of Grey Goose in her hand, just like, Grey Goose, it's what's for dinner, or some fucking shit like that.
Blue Chew and Grey Goose together. All right, here's the rest of that clip. The glip.
Cannot work it out if you run away to the bathroom every time.
Listen to me.
Listen to me.
A boxer can't go 12 rounds without a fucking minute break.
I'm not giving you a minute break. You do it at minute 3 at the beginning of an argument.
No.
You get 3 fucking minutes, and that's it. And then I want you out of the bathroom, and I'm going to start punching you again.
You can't have a solution if the argument just keeps mounting and mounting and mounting and mounting. I fucking go into the bathroom and sit on the floor. Bam, 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 here you come. I come out. Fight, crazy, escalated. I split again, I go to another fucking bathroom or a bedroom or something. Knock, bang, bang, bang. You kept coming to get me.
Wow, she was relentless, dude. Relentless,
Yeah, but that's
bro.
dude, because what she wanted him to do was fucking put her in a rape choke against the wall, stick the Grey Goose up her stat, stick his dick in her ass, and just fucking have his way with it. That's what she wanted. If he would have fucking done that, he would have been good. She would have been good. She would have shut the fuck up. But
He would have. Like, I know what you mean. I know what you mean in a way. And yes, I think you're right. I think you're. Listen, dude.
I've been there, but
dude.
like, I got out of the shit. Like, it was bad, and I got out of it. I just left, like, fuck this, I'm not dealing with it.
I think you nailed it dead on the head of this relationship because I feel like she's much younger than him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I feel like, he's doing these drugs. He's all messed up. He could probably barely, do anything with her,
Yeah.
And, like, obviously he's too old and slow and drugged up to be with this woman who's younger and vibrant and ready to go and, like, obviously a whack job and needs the right kind of man to even her out, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think, like, obviously, Johnny Depp maybe once was up for the job with her because he's been with her quite a while, and, I think, like, these last, like, 10 years to this dude, obviously he looks a lot older. I mean, look at him. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's fucking 58.
He's slowing down. Yeah, he's slowing down. He's slowing down. You know what I mean? And she needs someone young, and she thinks he's a pussy. I mean, if she was being honest with people and got up there and said what she really thinks of him, she would probably be like, he's a pussy. He's a little pussy. Like, he's not, he's a drug.
He is a pussy. He's a fucking Hollywood actor. Most of those dudes are fucking pussies. The only ones that aren't are people like fucking Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Fucking Clint Eastwood would have took that fucking pussy and put a fucking revolver in the thing and shot every fucking bullet in her snatch. And she'd have fucking came from it, that fucking dirty.
Oh, God,
whore.
look who's calling in.
What, Tommy?
Oh, yeah, it's Tommy. I mean, like, what, let's take advice from Tommy for relationships now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take Tommy advice for relationships, folks. Tommy, how you doing?
Doing good, man. How are you doing?
Hanging in there. What's up?
So you're still talking about this whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation, the whole case?
Yeah, it's still going on. So we're still diving into it.
She's guilty. She's a lying ass cunt, and Johnny's the victim. Like, what's more to talk about and spend more money? All they're doing is wasting Johnny's money, and like just money is being thrown everywhere in this trial. And she's guilty, clearly. Amber abused Johnny Depp, and so, like, why do they have to go further with this case?
Well, because it's not done. There's no ruling. Hey, come on, dude. Yeah. Don't lie. You'd let her shit in your bed.
Exactly.
No. I would never let her shit in my bed.
Yes, Amber, you can take several dumps if you'd like.
Okay. What the fuck?
Okay.
You'd be waiting by the bed with fucking toilet paper to wipe her ass.
James Worley did it.
So, Tommy, you do think she's very gorgeous, right?
Ugh, no.
What? I knew it. I knew you were going to say that. How did I know that, bro?
I'd strangle a fucking dolphin just to sniff her panties. What the fuck are you talking about?
Tommy. Well, Tommy,
Flipper would be fucked.
You have no taste, Tommy.
42.
I want to have taste.
No, you really don't, if you're going to say that.
That's like all psychopath right there. Right
yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but you don't marry it. That's like you waste a good year or two with it, and you fucking lose your life, and then you get out of it and become stronger. Like, you need it for the experience.
Yeah,
like, how many
you
dudes
are right.
can sit there and say, a chick shit in my bed? Like,
you're right about that, dude. That's like, that adds to the legend of who Johnny Depp is. You know what I mean? Like, when they're describing him years after he's gone, they'll be like, he once had his ex-wife shit in his bed. Like, he played all these great parts in movies. Like, this guy has had some of the greatest movie roles of all time, and he's been involved in, Edward Scissorhands. He also played Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He played Pirates of the Caribbean, Pirates. This guy has been in Donnie Brasco. Yeah, man. Like, this guy has been in mega movie hits. And I think that's why this thing is still going on a lot. That's why people are still covering it and still interested in it because of that factor.
Well, it's the dream.
Yeah, it's the American dream.
Dude, this guy had the fucking dream of Hollywood career.
Yeah.
And the high point of his life right now is a chick shit in his bed and he stuck a bottle of Grey Goose up her snatch. Like, I wish I had that story. I fucking wish I had that story. Dude, like, the best I got is a chick shit on my dick. And that's not nearly as fucking funny as a chick shit in my bed. Like, that's way more fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's going to make me... Tommy. Oh, God, man. Right now, Calgary 3-1 over Edmonton, game 1 in the first period. Let me get a drink real quick. Tommy, talk to Nick for a second. I'll be right back.
How you doing, Nick?
I'm doing, Tommy. How you been, buddy?
I'm as good as I can be. Just been living life, making videos, and, just living life, Try to do 2 eggs, and I'm just gonna we're just gonna record them. We tried to do a live episode this past Tuesday, and it didn't. For some reason, the broadcast didn't go up. Like just a 2-minute podcast, and that was it.
Wow, that's not good.
Yeah, and we made a nice breakfast. We had scrambled eggs, we had pancakes, we had eggs, just all, and potatoes, like everything. It was amazing. It was huge. Just this big breakfast that we make, that we make for the podcast, and we're just talking, having a good time, having conversation, and it didn't record.
That sucks. I've done shit like that before, so that sucks, dude.
Oh man, Tommy, what are you drinking tonight, Tommy? Coca-Cola
Pepsi.
or Pepsi? What?
He's drinking
Pepsi.
And I'm drinking out of a 2-liter.
You got a 2-liter, Tommy? Let me see. Wait, hold on. I got to get you on camera. Hold on. Something's fucked up on this one. Hold on. 2-liter Tommy. Holy fucking shit.
This time, my friend Tyler went and got the 2-liter.
Is Tyler with you?
He's gone. He went home.
You saying that 2-liter Tommy made me think of this chick Mars and I knew back in the day named Two-Hole Tanya. Like, dude, like we were straight molested by this chick.
Why?
Like, she was fucking she was 20 and we're like 14. she basically molested both of us, dude.
Jesus Christ.
And you know what? It was one of the greatest experiences of my fucking life.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's right up
So wait a second, dude. You were raped and you thought it was awesome.
Yeah. You should try it.
Wow. Okay.
Well, Tommy, not every guy thinks like you. You know what I mean? Some guys like that. Some guys,
She called me a queef.
But so Tommy, you are drinking a 2-liter. Did you have them deliver that or no?
No, Tyler picked it up.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. Sorry.
This was not a 2-liter, okay? AEW Wednesday.
What?
This was not a 2-liter, okay? We call it Sake Sushi AEW Wednesday. Like we get Japanese food, and we watch AEW.
Oh, nice. How was AEW tonight? Any good?
It was good. It was entertaining. Very much entertaining tonight.
Well, anyway, have you seen Nick? Have you seen the coming attractions for this new She-Hulk show that's coming on Disney?
Yeah, I saw the trailer and I'm just like, oh fuck, She-Clam. I don't give a shit.
Is it gonna be a movie? I thought it was gonna be a movie.
It's a
No,
show.
it's supposed to be just a TV show.
Yeah, it's like a mini-series show, and this one they're getting a little sexual in because like you see her like carrying this dude off the bed that she meets at a bar or some shit. And it was kind of risque for a Disney, a Disney show.
Dude, can you imagine the string she has in her pussy? I would snap your little fucking pecker off.
Oh God, I never thought of that.
Dude, she would fucking ride you into the ground. There would just be fucking gravel and a fucking smile on your face.
Snap it, like, right off, like.
Yeah, fuck that.
Tightens up.
My question is, why is it that Bruce Banner still stays is still like Hulk? Isn't that kind of
because he reached like this plateau. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
he controlled it.
Yeah, he can control it now. Yeah.
Wouldn't he rather be Bruce Banner instead of being Hulk?
Now he's got the fucking power of Hulk and the smarts of Bruce Banner, dude.
Yeah, you want to be little pussy Bruce Banner, or you want to have that big old green cock?
Remember when he was in the
he
was in the movie? He said, "What? It's the best of both worlds." You know what I mean? Like, he gets to still be smart, and then he still gets the power of Hulk. You know, and in this coming attractions, in the trailer, you see him basically like training her in a way to be Hulk, which was pretty cool. And the trailer is nice. If you guys hit the link below, it says She-Wolf. If you hit that, you'll see the trailer. It's brand new, coming to Disney soon.
Now, was she in the same accident as?
Well, in the comic book, they have her get shot. I think in the comic book, she gets shot, and Bruce Banner is her cousin, so he's got to give her his blood to like save her, type of thing. But I think that she gets in a car accident in this one.
In this one, Bruce Banner shoots Hulk load into her. And he just
into his cousin. And out comes this Cyclops fucking inbred Cyclops that's green. It's like, and it's fucking just hitting into things and just smashing. You know?
Yeah, that'd be great.
An inbred Hulk. Bro, an inbred Hulk. I'd be like,
dude,
that's fucked up.
Terrifying that would be. That'd be terrifying because they'd have that retard strength and Hulk strength.
Yes, because they'd be like, listen now, retard Hulk, calm down. He'd be like, oh, I'm getting mad. And they'd be like, no, please don't get mad, because when he gets mad, he takes down skyscrapers. He's like, get the fucking mad now. And he just starts, your microphone, rip your microphone apart, motherfucker. But yeah, that would be kind of, dude, that would be funny shit if they actually did that.
I'd fucking watch that.
So you know what they're doing on Saturday Night Live, in case you didn't see it, and nobody watches Saturday Night Live anymore because it sucks, but on Saturday Night Live, they're doing the whole reenactment of the Johnny Depp trial.
What?
Yeah, yep. They're doing it on
Saturday Night Live hasn't been funny in fucking forever,
it hasn't, bro. It's been horrible. That fucking show is just bad now. It's terrible. It really is. It's not a good show anymore.
Fucking dog shit.
It hasn't been for a long time. You know what I mean?
They should put it on fucking Disney with the rest of the garbage there. I fucking hate Disney now. I
know, but I gotta tell you, man, I'm gonna go watch She-Hulk. I'm gonna go. I love the movies and shows they put out. I love them. I go to the theater and watch them. You know what I mean?
The only thing they're putting out I have remote interest in is that fucking Obi-Wan shit.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. They got, but see, that's the deal. Like, okay, so you're not into all the Marvel shit, right?
I mean, they're fun the first few times, but it's just after
movie
after movie.
I went and saw Doctor Strange, and it was fucking awesome. I had such a great time. Oh, dude, it was great. And the thing is, like, I'm hooked on the Marvel movies. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna go see them no matter what. And I do hate Disney too, for who they are and what they portray.
I hate them for what the fuck they did to Star Wars.
And not only that, well, dude, please. I mean, that, you know, honestly, those 3 movies that came out, bro.
Dude.
Once again,
I'll see it. I gotta go.
All right, dude. Once again, I'm like, you know, forcing myself to like these movies because I'm such a fan of Star Wars and, you know, all these movies that they fuck up. And it's like I was forcing myself to like Star Wars. And, you know, the first one came out and I'm like, all right, listen, it wasn't great, but we could build off this. We got to find out where Luke is. We got a lot of questions. You know, I know fucking Han Solo was killed and it was like a tragic ending for him. And you would never think that this guy would die that way. His son just stabs him and like, come on, you know. It just seemed fucking stupid, but I embraced it as much as I could, hoping that they would build on that and make it better and better. Like, who is Snoke? What is this all about? Like, let's see how it ties into, you know. And then in the second one, they knew they had made such a fucking mistake that they kill Snoke right away. and they bring in the fucking emperor, and it's like, you basically, you feed me bullshit here. Like,
See, the only good thing that came out of it, because Ryan Johnson was supposed to do a trilogy, and they pretty much indefinitely delayed it because of how much hated that fucking middle one was. I can't even fucking remember the name of it. It was such a piece of shit.
Wasn't it Jedi?
The Last Jedi?
Yeah, I think it was the last. Yeah, it was the Last Jedi, because the third one was
Rise of Skywalker or something.
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker. Yeah.
It just like the Force Awakens finds it was fun. It was basically just a reboot of A New Hope.
Yeah.
But it got stupid, and I was never a big I liked Star Wars, I liked the movies, but I never went deep down that rabbit hole like some motherfuckers do that are fighting about Boba Fett and some other shit. Like, you motherfucker, Boba Fett's amazing. He fucking has a grappling fucking dildo in there. You have no,
well, dude, you should see those guys how they love, and I kind of got into it too a lot with the Mandalorian and the fucking
Mandalorian was good,
and also the Boba Fett show too, which ties into the Mandalorian. You know what I mean? Like, and he's actually in it and shit. I love. And then you had Luke Skywalker for the first time actually kick some ass. At the end of the Mandalorian, which was like great to see him finally do what we were all waiting to see during those 3 movies that came out, and it never delivered. You know what I mean? It was a hologram of the guy, and then he fucking climbs onto a rock to die. He's sucking fucking milk out of an alien's tit.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
fucking like, I mean, what the fuck are you doing to this guy? What'd you do to this guy? You made him like a sick fucking alien fucking like milk pussy juice sucking weirdo faggot fucking cracked out AIDS infested fucking Luke Skywalker. The fuck'd you do?
Yeah, that whole thing was fucking shit. Like, the cinematography of The Last Jedi was amazing. Like, there was amazing cinematography, but when they had what was it, that fucking purple hair fucking fucking HR working bitch basically not tell the plan. I can't tell you. And then she decides to fucking kamikaze the ship into whatever to destroy it. First of all, they should have had fucking General Akbar do it. But you know how much shit
dude, I know.
You know how much
I thought the same shit.
But you know how much shit that would have caused having a dude named Akbar suicide bombing with a fucking ship. Dude, that would have cost like, you would have fucking Muslims fucking losing their shit in the Middle East, dude.
They'd probably all start fucking. Remember when somebody put out that cartoon depicting like
Muhammad's the one that got the people killed in somewhere in Europe, I think it was France or some shit.
Yeah, man, that was fucked. And then we didn't even hit on this topic yet. The shooting in Buffalo, and then Biden going over there and basically making it into politics again, and pinning Americans against each other again.
Well, yeah, I just saw recently some people were arrested in Michigan for being a hate group that were trying to train for a civil war. And
Stupid.
From all accounts of the Buffalo shooting, the guy was a white supremacist. He had a manifesto.
Yeah, he did. And it's just so convenient, ain't it? Ain't it convenient, though? Like, think about that.
Well, to me, it's fucking stupid because it's like, I'm so over fucking racism and shit like that. Like, people who are white, if you think you're the white superior race and you gotta hold down other races, I gotta do this for the white. It's like you're
pretty fucking retarded.
It's like, shut the fuck up, dude.
No, because I know some black people out there that are better people than like those people who are like, we basically just gotta wipe out a race. Like, there's no room for bullshit like that in anywhere in this world anymore. It's just not human. You know what I mean? I know the world has had, and they talk about America, right? America. It's so horrible. It's so horrible. Well, the world was fucking horrible. It wasn't just America. The world has had barbaric fucking times.
The world's still fucking barbaric.
Yes,
Go
and the
over to
world has
fucking
had
China.
slaves and slaves of every color, creed, and race there's been on this earth, on this rock that's floating around. Humans have fucked each other hardcore since day one, okay? And it'll never fucking be on the same page ever, I don't think. It never has been, and it never will be, But it seems like our politicians want us divided. Like they want us
Well,
not liking each other at all. They want that. It just seems that way.
Yeah, because they want us to fight a cultural war instead of a class war.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason they're doing it. Because if everyone just stopped and saying, "Hey, left versus right," everyone's got fucked up things about it. You know, no one's perfect on either side, but they're fucking us, man.
Yeah,
Have you
they
seen
are.
Fucking gas
And you know
prices
what, dude?
lately?
And you know what? Yeah, gas prices are so fucking terrible. And
It's almost fucking $8 a gallon.
dude, yeah, that's
almost $8 a fucking.
Yeah, it's pretty
gallon.
bad by us too, man. It's pretty fucking high over here. It costs like $120 to fill up my wife's car now. So
It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's terrible, man.
And the gas motherfuckers are making record profit.
They are, man.
Because they buy wholesale.
Yep.
It's like, are you
Yep.
fucking kidding me?
I'm so fucked where I am, dude. I am in such a tight like a tight noose right now. It's just because I have no options because it's so expensive at this point. Like no options. I can't just move over to the next state. I can't just move over to the next town. I can't, it's like I am so like fucking locked into this,
Well, that's how a lot of people are that way. They're stuck in this situation where they make enough just to get by, but they don't make enough to fucking.
Because I'm looking at houses, bro. Me and Shannon, because we were like, we got that scare about we thought the landlord was going to sell the house, and then he told us he wasn't, which was bullshit. So we were looking anyway, and ever since he said, "Oh no, I didn't mean to send that to you guys," we still were like, "Well, fuck it, we still want to leave." So let's look and see if we can actually get into a house. Because my father keeps telling me, he's like, "I'm telling you, if you apply, you can get it because I can co-sign and I get this break through the because he's a Vietnam vet, so he said he can get this break for me." As his son through his the Vietnam,
like VA,
like a first-time homeowners thingy, and if he co-signs, and so I was like, you know what? Listen, it's worth a try to see if we can make that happen. So we've been looking, and even if you want to buy a home right now, it is fucking through the roof to buy a house right now out here.
Oh, dude, I'm in Canada, dude. This is the roof here. Although Alberta's not too bad, but you buy anywhere else, it's fucking insane.
It is terrible, dude. It's like a 3-bedroom home. Like I said, my cousin bought the. He didn't just buy a new home. He bought a new home on a new block. Okay, a new home on a new block. They just built the fucking block. Okay, and I was like, they built the whole development, like a whole brand new development in this part of Pennsylvania where he lives, where it was like farmland at one point, and I guess somebody bought the property and they put up homes and properties all over the place. And he was like, "Oh, I'm looking at this place. It just got built." And when I went and saw him last, he took me out there and he was like, "Well, my house is going to be like over there." And it was like an open lot. And I was like, "Wow, they're going to put," he's like, "This is going to be a whole neighborhood." By the next time I came back, it was a whole neighborhood, and he bought the house, and he bought it for under $200,000. And it's a 4-bedroom, 2-car garage. Beautiful fucking house.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, that same exact house where I live would be like $700,000.
Oh, dude, up here, a 4-bedroom with any kind of land. I mean, if you're in fucking Ontario, that's going for a fucking million, depending how close to Toronto you are.
It's fucking
that's
just
fucked, man.
It's ridiculous, man. It's fucking ridiculous. You know,
I don't know. I try not to get down about shit, but once in a while, I don't read news a lot because it's just depressing. But when you read it, the UK, the bank, the head of the bank in the UK is talking about by 2023 we're gonna go through massive fucking food shortages. Like massive.
I know it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. Yeah, that's what they're saying. It's supposed to. You know.
Yeah, and it's like, what do you do with that? Like, what do you do for the families out there? I mean, the fucking states right now, they have a fucking baby formula shortage, like a massive baby formula shortage. It's like, what do you do out there? You got babies fucking starving.
Oh my god, man, bro, this goes to all right. So there's this photo on the internet of it looks like a dude. But you could see where they sucked the fat out of the titties or whatever, the titty meat, out of the bottom of this woman's breast, and they made it look like a man's chest. They sucked out all the meat, and they made it look like a man's chest, right? Double mastectomy, or however you say it, vasectomy.
Yeah.
All right, so mastectomy, whatever. What's the difference? Vasectomy and vasectomy is for pregnant women.
Snipped for
oh, okay. All right, so you could tell that, and so this person grew up feeling like a man, when they were a woman, so they got their titties taken out, and years later they walked around as a man, and everybody knew them as a man, right? And then they got pregnant, right? So now it's a dude with a beard and a hat, looks like he drives a truck and lives somewhere in the South and sings country music and fucks his wife every weekend, but is pregnant now. So he's got this big belly and this beard and a fucking trucker's hat, and it's like, welcome to, today. And do you believe that some assholes actually believe that this is a man who's pregnant and it's normal?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Some men can get pregnant.
Said the first man who got pregnant, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, dude. So
like, I don't care what people do with that stuff. People want to call themselves whatever they want. Fine, doesn't.
Yeah, but no men can be pregnant. I mean,
no, you can't.
No,
you can't.
And like you could go call yourself whatever. Like you just said, I don't give a fuck either. Hey man, be whatever you want, be whoever you want. That's fine with me. As long as you don't fuck with me, I don't care what you do. I don't care if you call yourself a fucking turtle. I don't give a shit. Turtle, right? Do whatever, but don't fuck with me. Don't push that shit on my kids, especially when they're in fucking kindergarten. Don't push that shit on people, and then we don't have a problem. But listen to this fucking dumb fucking woman who believes that men can basically get pregnant.
What do you say a woman is?
Hold on, let me hold on. I got to. This fucking. I mean, it is pathetic that this woman, what she says, right? It's like, this is what. Believe it or not, not a big majority of Americans, but some Americans believe this. Okay.
Identify for themselves.
Hold on.
What do you say a woman is?
I believe that everyone can identify for themselves.
Okay. Do you believe then that men can become pregnant and have abortions?
Yes.
See, this comes down to just too good of times. Like all this shit, it could really be explained by good times, no national tragedies of really any kind.
That was in
the
Congress,
worst we had is what?
That was in Congress, Nick.
Yeah. That's, I don't know, man. The world's weird.
Well, what about the UFOs? What about the UFOs that apparently two agencies were arguing with each other of how much information that they should let out to the American public because they're getting ready to dump. They had that meeting the other day. And now they're saying that there's going to be more and more shit that's going to be released to the public, like stuff that they've seen and videos that they've never released and things and it's like they're getting us ready for something, right? And people have been saying that for years, but it looks that way even more now. And then they also said something about like how all these videos that are bound to come out are going to shock us, shit we've never seen before, that the government has picked up on, like our military, shit has picked up on. And both of these agencies were arguing with each other, basically saying, why don't you put it all out there for everyone to see? Because we're not hiding anything. We don't know what the fuck it is, just like they don't know what the fuck it is. But let's put it all out there, because they said they have this deal with like Russia, even way back in the 80s, that both sides were like, hey, if you see something, they might mistake it to be one of our things, and they think that they're getting bombed or they're getting fucked with by the other side, and that before you go and press the button to nuke each other, you might want to give a call over to see if it's even us that's fucking with you, because these UFOs have been around for fucking the longest time. And then now just finally coming out and admitting, like, yeah, we don't know what the fuck it is, just like you don't. And they were fighting over how much information they should release to the public. And one agency was saying, no, we don't release anything but like what we have to, because we got to give them something. And the other agency was like, no, just dump it and let the American people see exactly what we're dealing with, and what we know so far. So I don't know, man, with that whole...
Yeah, that's all we need, because like right now, if you think about it...
Trying to distract us,
You know the Bible somewhat, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a big Bible thumper, but like, what was the first one? Like, the first one was fucking. The first of the horsemen was fucking. Like disease. The second was fucking war.
I remember that.
The third's famine. We got famine coming up with the fucking food shortages, and the last one's fucking death, dude. This is gonna be them alien motherfuckers raining down fucking.
Well, it's so funny. Like some people are like, they're getting us ready. You know, they're grooming us for aliens soon. You know, other people are saying, you know, that they know what it is and it's us from the future, and you know, all this crazy shit, and they know like it's us. It's not like aliens, but it's, you know, all this shit. And I'm just like, you know, but it also, and then some people are saying, hey, it's a big distraction. The government is coming out telling us about aliens and UFOs and this and that, and making it look like they don't want to tell us stuff and they don't want to leak it and they want to keep it quiet. But really it's to distract you from what's really going on, you know, and the bullshit that is happening right now, you know?
I mean, it could be. It could be a lot of shit, man. Like, the government, they know so much shit we have no fucking clue about.
I know.
And they'll never fucking let us know.
No,
and maybe it's for better. I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
I would think some of it is, yes. I think some things should not be known to the public, like especially things that can panic people and put people, you know, because look, they're hoarding the fucking, the baby formula right now. They're hoarding it. You know, some of these people that finally get their hands on some of it, if it's not a pallet that's at the fucking border for the Mexicans, and some people do, because some stores are getting deliveries of it now, and they're saying that people are hoarding the fuck out of it. So
yeah, because there's a massive shortage. It's like a 40% shortage or some shit.
Yeah,
that's a lot, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty piss
poor. A lot
poor.
of stuff. I mean, but yeah, it would fuck with people. I mean, if they came out, like if they knew everything and they came out and said, yeah, basically an alien fucked a primate monkey and that's how humans were made. I mean, you know how much shit that would cause?
Oh, dude, people would like be jumping off of bridges and shit. You know?
I mean, because that would be the end of all fucking religion.
Well, I got news for you. If they came right out and said, all right, we know aliens exist and we're going to show you, and we've been interacting with them, and they really do exist, and then they come on air and they say, here's all the information we got, and here's an actual alien. We're going to put it on TV tonight. We're going to show you this footage that you've never seen before, and we're going to admit that we have been dealing with aliens and we do know they exist. People would be killing themselves left and right. Because they'd be like, oh, my religion is a sham. My religion is a sham.
As long as it's better than that fucking... You remember that shit back in the day, the alien autopsy on Fox?
Yeah, and it was so...
You remember that
but,
shit?
But parts of that did look real, though, bro. Come on, you got to admit.
Yeah, back then it did. I remember being high as fucking shit.
And being like, what the fuck? Dude, I remember...
And having the biggest fucking panic attack. I was like, oh, fuck.
Dude, let me tell you, I remember watching that for the first time when that came out, the alien autopsy thing. And, you know, obviously I was questioning it, like, is that real? And then, like, you'll watch it for a little and you're like, yo, that looks fucking real, man. And then you're like, nah, it can't be real. And then you're like, and then they tell you, oh, this footage leaked and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, who would go through this much, you know, who would go through this much to just fake a video like this? And this has to be done in a Hollywood studio if it is fake. Like, that's some high-tech shit, especially for back then. You know, and that's part of the reason why I thought, like, man, that could be, dude, because, like, who the fuck created that, man? Because that looks so real back then. And this was what, in the 70s?
No,
60s?
that was in the fucking 90s. That was in the 90s, that alien autopsy.
Yeah, but didn't they make it seem like it was from... Yeah, but didn't they want you to...
they made it seem older, I think.
Yeah, they wanted you to believe like it was, like, older or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Some people are saying it's just a distraction anyway with this UFO shit that's been going on.
I miss those days. You know why I miss those days? Because you could believe anything.
Yeah.
Like any of the weirdest fucking theory in the world, you'd be like, oh, that sounds fucking realistic. But nowadays, you hear anything, you just go fucking Google it, and you find out it's bullshit.
I know. You know, it's so crazy now, man, because it's like, what the fuck were we thinking years ago? Like, somebody would say something like hanging out at the bar, and somebody would go, you know, I wonder fucking, you know, what politician has, you know, like some kind of obscure question that nobody fucking knows. There's no answer for it in the library. There's nowhere to go. Now all of a sudden, the most outlandish shit that you could think of, you could just say, hey, let me go ask Google about, and bang, there's an answer. And it is so fucking crazy how we have that at our fingertips now.
Dude,
you know?
Google killed the urban legend. Or the internet in general killed the fucking urban legend. Because back in the day, dude, you had a little chicken cobbler, you had fucking aliens, you had fucking ghosts, you had demons. Do you remember those stupid ghost hunting shows?
Yeah.
Like those, I hated those fucking things. They were so fucking big though.
They're still on YouTube. They're on YouTube
Are
now.
they?
Yeah. There's a ton of them on YouTube, man. There's some people that are doing the ghost box. Go look up ghost box, dude, if you've never seen it. put in ghost box, because these people now take these boxes, bro, and they rig them to like pick up like thousands of radio stations like right after each other. So you'll hear like broken words, and sometimes these words will all match up to mean something. And they do that, and they do this with this fucking thing called a spirit box. And it's pretty fucking cool what they do. I don't really believe in it, but it is cool to watch. It's pretty cool, man. Spirit box. It's fucking pretty cool. I want to say real quick, shout out to the one and only Z the Reaper for upping his Patreon to $30 a month, dude.
Nice.
Holy shit. Thank you, Z the Reaper. He's always been a part of the Foul Mouths family on Patreon, but he just upped it to that much, man. And I really appreciate the fuck out of that, dude. At these hard times, and you doing that for me, bro, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. So shout out to him and the rest of the Patreon family. Normally we do the show No Hard Feelings on Patreon, but tonight I was running late, and I couldn't set up everything, because when I do it on Patreon, I got to do this double setup thing, and it just took too long. So I told Nick we're just going to go live on the regular channel tonight. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for being here. Good night and God bless. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you for being here tonight with me and Nick. This is episode 56 of No Hard Feelings. It's a little different tonight. We're talking about some main topics here. NHL, all that shit. The Rangers lost before, which I am so thankful for. They were winning 1-0 the entire game. With 2 and change left in the third period, Carolina scores to go into overtime, and then they score in the first, I think, 5 minutes of overtime, and they wrap up game 1, and Carolina's up 1-0. And Calgary right now 4-1 over Edmonton. Big playoff series between these two matchups right here. This matchup is awesome. Calgary versus Edmonton, 2 Canadian teams. They haven't met each other since the 90s in the playoffs. They got a rivalry.
Yeah,
that's the play. That's the play to watch,
Oiler
bro.
fans are going fucking crazy.
Yeah,
that's the big rivalries. Fucking Flames and the fucking Oilers.
Oh yeah, when those two get together, bro. I remember it in the '90s. Those two getting together and just But
they fucking hate each other.
Dude, the crazy thing is both teams have unbelievable stars on their team. Like Johnny Gaudreau is fucking awesome. I don't know where this guy came from. He's fucking great. And then of course, you got the best player in the game, Connor McDavid or whatever his fucking name is. The guy's unbelievable. I mean, the guy is just the way this guy scores, it's Gretzky-like, man. And it's weird that he ended up on the Oilers because he is like Gretzky-like, this guy, in the modern day game. He really is. Everything he touches, the guy, dude, Nick, I shit you not. The guy was on his side of the ice the other day behind his net. He took the puck from his net all the way down and deked out like 5 guys and fucking went and scored on the goalie. And it was like done with such ease. You're like, what the fuck? I
don't know, man. When motherfuckers talk about hockey and fucking baseball, it's like speaking Sputnik to me. I'm like, huh?
Oh, dude, and what happened?
One in every 5 words.
Well, you just reminded me, man. Somebody said in the chat that Scherzer got hurt, and I'm like, what? Scherzer got hurt at the Met game tonight? And apparently he did. I hope it's nothing too bad, man, for Scherzer, because that's my buddy, man. Like, if we don't have him around, Ronald Booth said that at the beginning of the night. Ken Scherzer is hurt. I hope it's nothing bad. He must have left the game he was starting tonight. I hope it's nothing fucking bad, man, because that'll just be really not good.
Speaking of bad, did you see what happened to Tarek Cohen, the fucking Bears running back?
No.
Dude was coming back from a fucking ACL injury, and he was training on Instagram Live, fucking blew out his fucking Achilles.
Oh my god,
dude, it was nasty. You just heard it. He's doing this drill, and you just heard this pop. And he'd fucking fall to the ground. Like, oh god, no, dude. I was like, fuck me.
Yeah, I don't like hearing shit like that.
Dude, it's rough, man. The human body ain't can put up with that shit.
I know.
Because you'll never be able to convince me. Football players are the greatest athletes in the world, just from physicality standpoint.
Yeah.
Just strong, fast, jump, just every fucking thing you can imagine. They have all this muscle and these little fucking tendons. They can't handle fucking shit, dude.
No, it's crazy. Oh, did you hear about what happened to one of the Toronto Maple Leafs the other day?
No, whatever.
Dude, Monner, I think his name is Monner from Toronto. All right, so the Toronto Maple Leafs, they suck so bad. I mean, it's every year they're first rounders. They haven't won a playoff series in fucking like 20 years. They're horrible. You know, they're the laughing stock, Hall and Oates. You know what I mean? And some people I know that are diehard Toronto fans. It's like I used to know their feeling because the Islanders didn't make the playoffs for so long and they were shit. And they couldn't get out of the first round to save their lives. But finally, it all ended and they've done really good the last couple of years, which will probably never happen again because we got rid of a great coach. But anyway, and we had no help. We had no way of keeping Barry Trotz because he wanted to go coach where his father lives in Winnipeg because his mother just died and his father's like an old guy. So it worked out for him, and I'm happy for the guy. He was a great coach, but he wanted to go coach somewhere close to home, and at least he got that because I think he's going to be the coach of Winnipeg now. So that's good for him, man. I'm happy for him because he was a great coach. But anyway, long story short, the guy Monner is out. I guess it's the night that they lost or the night after they lost, and he's in front of a fucking movie theater with his girlfriend, and they go and they get into his car, Range Rover, and two gunmen run up to him from either side and put the guns in their fucking faces and tell him, get the fuck out of the car or else we're going to kill you, and they hijack his fucking car. So this guy had a gun in his face, dude. They pointed it right in his fucking face like, get out of the fucking car or else I'm going to blow your head off. And it was fucking Mitch Monner's car or whatever, bro. Like, I was like, dude, that would be so fucked up that not only do you lose in the playoffs, but now your star player gets killed. You know? Like, thank God the guy didn't get shot, man. I hate the Maple Leafs, but thank God the dude didn't get shot. You know?
Yeah, that's definitely fucked. Okay, sorry, I had to check the news. I had one of those bad feeling moments, you know, like I always wonder, like, if we're gonna sit here, like whenever we're doing hard feelings or any stream in general, and just some news like, oh fuck, Russia launched the nuke.
Oh God, man!
My brain goes.
Could you imagine if we were on? Oh my God, dude! If we were on air when that happened, I don't know what I would do because I got news for you. Where I am, it's definitely getting lit up because I'm 20 minutes away from the city. Okay. Oh yeah. And New York's done. So I'll stay on as long as I can. You might hear panicking and crying, but I'll stay on, because that'll be it for me. Because that'll be it if that happens. Which,
dude, I do straight out of fucking what's that movie? The one with
2012.
No, the one fucking Half Baked. Half Baked, where he's in the food thing. I'd be like, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool. I'm out of here, and I just fucking go die. I'm gonna
fuck you.
Taking my wife's ass last time before I fucking go to hell.
Fuck you. I never liked you. I like you. You're cool. Fuck you.
It sucks because I just read it. Like as I was thinking that, I read Russia or nuclear capable missiles seen moving in video to Finland border. I'm like, oh shit! I just read the first part. Nuclear.
That's
capable.
why,
like, oh, great.
Dude. That's why I say, like, when I hear these politicians going, the way that this war between Ukraine and Russia ends is when Putin is out of office and being held responsible for war crimes, and I'm like, wait, what? Like. That's the only way this war is going to end is if you get Putin and he is no longer the leader of Russia. Like, that's what you're saying. So you're going to put the Russian army, you're going to put the Russian nukes and the whole war machine that they have in the hands of some other person. Like, are you that fucking stupid? Like, what do you think that's going to, like, what do you think? This ain't fucking Iraq. This ain't Iraq where you take over and there's no weapons of mass destruction and the next guy who comes in is like, okay, I have nothing but like a small army. No, this is fucking Russia. Whoever takes over for Putin has access to blow up the world.
Oh, yeah. No, it would not be a good situation. And that's why if I heard nukes were dropped, I most certainly would not sit on here. Like, because that would be just, could you imagine that? Because you got about 11 minutes. You got about 11 minutes before everything's fucked.
Please.
Like, I'm knocking on wood, but it's like, dude, I'd literally just tell my wife I love her. You think you're the best thing ever. I'd call my mom and tell her I missed her clam chowder. I mean, I'd fucking dude, it'd be like that would be one of the most devastating feelings in the world. Like it wouldn't like there's nothing you could do. You'd accept it, but it would be like it would put so much into perspective for everyone real quick of the world's about to end. Cool.
Yeah, that's
all
fucked
the
to think,
shit
man.
We bickered over or worried about and fucking wasted.
Yeah.
It's not gonna matter in 11 minutes.
No. I
wonder how many people would just start beating off furiously.
Look at those people that got shot, man. At Buffalo, like, you know, that first person that fucking piece of shit killed, who was just walking away from a car going to go back into the store or whatever, and shot right into the fucking head and died. Like, that woman literally went from just living a life to in danger at the drop of a second. You know, like, even if she got an alert in her head, like, get the fuck out of the front of that store right now. There's somebody literally ready to pull up and start shooting on everybody. Like, she still, even if she got that clue and started running at that point, she still probably would have been shot. The way that this guy pulled up and how quick he did it and how quick he got out with his gun drawn and pop, pop, pop. And let me tell you something. This dude looks like he was trained. This looks like a setup. This looks like it was literally set up to make this guy look like a white supremacist because, like, this guy looked trained, bro. If you watch that video, which I didn't want to see, but I had to watch it because it was like sent to me by multiple people, and I just watched like the first 20 seconds of it, and I just couldn't see it. I couldn't watch it anymore. But the way that this guy was shooting, dude, it literally, number one, it looked like a video game. But number two, this guy didn't miss. This guy didn't miss.
Well, it's stupid because, like, I've read about it a little bit, and the guy basically went on 4chan. And he was just supposedly this normal fucking nerd, and then goes on 4chan and got brainwashed in a few months and decided, I'm going to kill black people.
Well, they said that he was mentally ill. They said he was mentally ill and that he threatened to kill all his classmates at graduation this year.
Yeah. No one, and they didn't do anything.
And they didn't do shit about it.
Did anything.
Yeah,
he was still able to get access to fucking weapons. It's like, I don't know. I think Americans as a whole are just desensitized by fucking mass shootings because America has something like 600 mass shootings a year.
Yeah, I agree, man.
You know,
I agree.
it's one of those things that is just part of America.
And
until
you know what,
they address mental health, it's never going to change.
And these people that are saying this is a setup, it's like, no, why does it have to be a setup? Because you know what? If you're a person who's saying, hey, I hope we can get some white fucking crazy asshole to shoot up black people so we can spin it for our own good, for our, you know, politics, for our own thing, because that's what Biden and all of them are doing. They don't give a fuck about the people who died at all. They're just using it to their advantage, right?
Well, yeah, it's a way.
You don't have to set it up. My point is, you don't have to set that up. You could just sit there and say, well, give it time, and eventually some sick, white, crazy motherfucker's going to kill some people, and it'll happen, and bang, it happened. And you know what, though? But there's crazy motherfuckers everywhere because there's black people killing motherfuckers, there's white people killing motherfuckers, and there's Chinese people killing motherfuckers. Did you see that Chinese guy walked into a church?
Well, no, he wasn't. He was Chinese, and he killed a bunch of Taiwanese people.
Yeah, so, like, let's be real about it. It's not just white. It's not just black. It's everybody is killing everybody, okay? It's everybody's killing everybody. That Chinese man killed all those people because he was racist against their kind. But because it's not black and white, it doesn't really matter here in the U.S.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't make that big of waves. Honestly, we're gonna get to the point because somebody says something in chat makes me think of it. We're gonna end up in, like, remember Minority Report?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna end up like that. They're gonna develop some technology that's like,
we could tell he's gonna. Yep, we could tell he's gonna do something bad. But I haven't even done it yet. Well, you know what? You're guilty till you found innocent, motherfucker. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a hard world, and it is weird to think that we're dealing with this kind of, like, racism and shit still, because it's like you'd think people would get over it.
Yeah.
Like, just, you know, like, fucking black people aren't going anywhere, dude. You know, I mean, they're fucking
exactly.
It's part of America.
Like,
it's part of America.
Exactly, dude. They help. Dude, it's like if you're a racist person, no matter what color you are, and you're racist towards black people, right? And you're like, I'm an American, goddammit, and I love this country. Well, guess what? Black people made this country just as much as white people. Okay? They worked just as hard as white people did to build this country, and they're responsible for building this country just as much as white people. Okay? So it's like when you sit there and you're all like all red, white, and blue, well, you know what? That stands for them too, because they are America, just like we are. They are America. They've been here with us for hundreds of years. Okay? They've been here with us, black and white. Yeah. We were the first ones here, besides the Indians. was black and white. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like,
well, yeah, that Asians, the Chinese built a lot of the railroads. I mean, it's just we're all part.
You know
of
what?
one
That's
another.
true. And now here we are in the future, right? And it's like the next 100 years is going to be built by a lot of other races and religions than just black and white. Because that's what built the beginning of America. The first 200 years was black and white. You moving into the future, it's going to be every color and every religion building up America. And hopefully it'll be great again, which I think it will be, because I think once everything gets so erased and so, like, you know,
well, yeah, by that point, like
then who do you hate?
Brown.
Yeah, then who do you hate then? Because it's all so mixed. Then who do you hate?
They'll find something.
It'll probably be religion.
Because even that one, like I've argued with people that are racist before, and their argument against, and like even the shooter, their arguments will be stuff about black people being criminals, stuff like that, and it's an education issue for people when they say that. It's like, no, it's not because they're black. It's a socioeconomic issue. It's because of poverty.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you are urban and you live in poverty, it doesn't matter if you're white or black. You're more prone to commit crime to get by.
Yeah.
If you're rural and you're poverty, it's a completely different situation, and people just don't understand that. You know, and I say this as a person, I don't have white guilt. Like I don't feel like I didn't do anything with slavery. None of my ancestors did, so I'm not going to sit here and apologize.
Me neither, man.
for
I'm
it wasn't my
Italian.
dad.
I'm Italian and Irish. I have nothing to do with that shit.
Yeah, you know. But at the same time, it would be ludicrous to sit there and say that black people don't get, like minorities in general, don't get shit from cops. Of course they do.
Oh, of course, they've
my
always
friends,
have.
They
always
hate
have.
getting pulled over by cops. They're like, it is the most miserable fucking experience in the
It
world.
is,
And
it
I don't
is.
think it's a white. I mean, like it's a cultural issue. I think more so than fucking racial.
Yeah.
Because if I lived in China, I'm gonna get fucked with if I'm white.
Yeah.
You know, that's just what it is, and it sucks. But people, they can't just come together and say, hey, you know what? We're all in this together. We all got fucking hardships. Like it takes good liberal minds and good conservative minds to make America great. It is what made America great in the first place.
Yeah, you're right, exactly. And I think that's what will make America great in the future. I think it will be great again. I think that it'll grow big and prosper again eventually. But we have to overcome this bullshit where we're pinning each other against each other, and it's like we fall for it every time. The Democratic Party is so fucked up right now, man. And so is the Republican Party. Both of these parties are broken and fucked up. And it's like that's the only thing we have to vote on. Like that's the only thing that we have to choose from. These two broken ass fucking parties that are, you know, both have extremists in both sides of their parties. There's extremists in the Republican Party and there's extremists in the fucking Democratic Party. Plain and simple. And those people are the ones who are fucked up and are fucking up a lot of things. But you know what? In no way, shape, or form should they be censored or told they can't say whatever the fuck they want. Because the person on the left, whether you're on the left or the right, you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want.
I'm for complete free speech.
Yeah, because that's not right, man. You shouldn't be censoring anybody, bro. Anybody. And these assholes are on CNN talking about, oh, we got to have the truth liaison, you know, start editing some people's tweets. Like, wait, what? And she was serious. She was legit serious. Like, we should have people that that can edit certain famous people's tweets because they can be convincing to people and tell people to do the wrong thing or believe the wrong information when it's not the right information. And it's like, who the fuck are you to even say that? Like, it's just, and she really thought it. She really thought like, oh, it's a great idea I just thought of. And it's like, no, this ain't 1940 Germany. You know, we can say whatever the fuck we want on Twitter without anybody editing it. You know, if we get to that state of mind where people start editing people's tweets, and let me tell you, man, Elon Musk is going off on fucking Twitter now, bro. What he said today and in the last couple of days, he said, for the first time in my life, I will vote Republican. He's like, I voted Democrat my entire life. And he goes, for the first time, I will be voting Republican because the Democratic Party is broken. And
yeah,
I
mean, he's pissed because Tesla stock is eating shit.
Well, he's pissed because they're doing it to him on purpose.
Yeah,
they're literally doing this to him on purpose. They want to break him. They want him to fail now. They want him to be all fucked up. They want him to, be frustrated and all this shit because they think he's like the left's big gun. You know what I mean? Like he's for the people on the left. He's. Meanwhile,
I don't know, man. The whole left and right thing it's always such a weird thing to fucking fight over because I think most people are in the middle on most things.
I would think so, man, because I think I always go with like I always seem to think the way the mainstream does for some reason. So I would think that most people are like I am, right in the middle. They're not too left, they're not too right, because I could see there's bullshit on both sides. I could see that. There are some people who think there's only bullshit on the opposite side, not on their side. No way. Like the Democrats are not lying at all. You guys are all fucked up. And then you have the far, left that, you guys, you want to put us in concentration camps and stick us with fucking COVID. And it's like, calm down. Like both sides are a little too fucking crazy, a little too crazy for me.
Well, no, they are. But the thing is, and the funny thing about it, like politically, I would say I lean to the left a bit.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah.
So socially, anyways, but I fucking hate liberals. Like I can't stand listening to liberals fucking fall over themselves, victimize everyone around them. It's like, dude, I can't listen to this.
Yeah.
It's like if you want something, go out and fucking get it.
Yeah.
Like even when I listen to fucking people who are fucking burger flippers, like it's not an easy job. I get it, and you should make an okay money in it. But should you make as much as a teacher or a cop? No, I'm sorry, you shouldn't.
No way. Yeah.
And if you're bitching about how much it sucks, go fucking do something more.
Yeah, exactly.
Go to fucking college. Go get a fucking hard job. Don't sit here and tell me because I pack a fucking box in fucking Amazon I deserve fucking $50 an hour because you don't.
Yeah.
You're doing something a robot can do, motherfucker.
Exactly.
And will one day.
Exactly, and will one day, because that is happening, man. And, more and more of these jobs are disappearing. And before we bounce this out, I wanted to talk about, did you hear about that new shit about the drones that our Army has?
Mm-mm.
So I was reading this article about how they're doing this thing called swarming, like it's called drone swarming, and literally I think they're building, like what this thing said was they're building a whole entire brigade of these things where they literally will just press a button and these drones that are armed with weapons, some of them can even have tactical nukes, it said. Tactical nuke, missile head nukes, right? Tactical missile nuke missiles, right? And they said that these swarms not only, so like, how like in the Iraq war, the second one, where we were flying drones and it was like some dude in fucking Texas flying a drone in Iraq and just killing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It was like a video game. Well, they said that take that to the next level now. That now they could literally have the AI run the drones. They don't need a man behind the machine anymore. They said that they could literally run these drones on artificial intelligence, and it will basically teach itself the patterns and the things that our generals and people are making the decisions for this thing to do. So it basically, you can like have these swarms of these things go out and basically fight a war for you if you wanted.
Yeah. Oh, well, that makes sense, because the reason why its army is so fucking vast isn't because Americans are inherently more tough or resilient than the rest of the world. It's because the technology is just way above anything else in the world. When you spend over $700 billion a year on your military spending, you're going to have some serious fucking shit.
Yeah.
And we have to, because like I was saying before about how soft we have, and like they say soft times make soft men. It's true. I mean, that's why standing armies even started, because people had to train to fight the ferocity of like barbarian fucking hordes. Like say if Russia or like Afghanistan or like something had the same technology, everything we did, equal fucking things. Are we gonna win a war against people that are fucking battle hardened? Have gone through 40 years of fucking war. It's like you don't got that same fucking fire, man.
No.
So we need those AI drones to fuck shit up.
Yep. And they said that this swarming technique will be literally where they'll be able to send out these drones out onto the field that soldiers would normally go out onto with guns, and that they could send these drones out to fight against humans on the other side. Meaning that now when we go to war in the future, we don't have to use men to go over or women to go over and fight in wars until maybe they're needed at some point, if they're ever needed again. And they don't even need them to fly the drones anymore. They don't even need an operator on it. They could just literally send them out on their own, and they could do reconnaissance work, like where they'll send back shit to, you know, whoever, and showing like, hey, you know, I just found this, like these people gathering right here. And they said that the zoom in and the cameras that they're using now can zoom in from fucking so high up that now they can tell if you're holding a gun or you got roses in your hands. So just think of the possibilities.
See,
like,
but the
moving
scary
forward.
part about that AI type of shit, what if some fucking Russian hacker or some hacker from other countries just decides, hey, you know what? I'm going to rewire these motherfuckers.
You run that risk, man, I would think. You know what I mean? I would think you definitely run that risk with that. Definitely. You know, so I don't know, man. But we're headed towards like the next like 50 years are going to be, you know, you think you're in the future now. Wait till you see what the next 50 years are about to bring, man, in this world. Like the technology that's about to come out and hit the field is going to be like mind-boggling, man. The shit that they're about to come out with. I saw this projector that is like the most powerful projector in the world. It uses a diamond tip to project out of, right? And this thing you can put in the middle of the sun, daylight. You can take it outside and put it on the street, and you'll see like outlines and everything that you wanted, like HD quality. They said that this thing, you can play videos on clouds in the sky. Like you could point this thing, you could point this thing at the sky, at a cloud, and you could zoom in on the cloud, and you'll see like what you're playing.
That is fucking trippy.
Isn't that fucking nuts? So that's this whole thing that ties into, I forget the name of the project or whatever it is, but it's some kind of like really fucked up thing that they were saying they're going to project Jesus Christ in the sky one day, making you think that he's come back, you know, like he said he would in the Bible. And, and they plan on doing all this like fake shit with aliens too, where they're going to project it into the sky, and you're going to think you're seeing one thing, but in reality, it's not even there. You know?
Jesus, that's, you know, that makes me think of, I don't know how much space shit you paid attention to, but they have this new space telescope called the James Webb Space Telescope.
Yes.
Dude, that thing is fucking monstrous.
Yeah,
the
dude,
shit
that thing
we're
is
gonna
nuts.
find.
Yeah, I know, dude. Well, it said that it's looking right now currently at these like at these worlds that are conducive to ours, like where life is. Okay, so they said this thing might be able to zoom in to certain worlds that they found that they thought, okay, that is the perfect like ratio away from the sun.
Goldilocks zone.
Yeah, and they said and they said that they'll be able to zoom in on these worlds now and see that if there is growth growing on it.
I know they'll be able to tell its atmosphere.
Dude, from this
life on the motherfucker. It's
dude,
like,
what the
Jesus,
fuck?
dude.
All right, so they said that we could spot somebody, or we could spot something that we know there's life on that world, but we still won't be able to reach or even to send a message to that world.
That is, yeah.
We don't have the technology for it. We can't even send a message.
We don't.
So we could know. So technically, we might know that another world exists with people or something on it, but we can't communicate with it.
Yeah, I know, that's fucked.
Isn't that fucked?
But it's awesome. But that's fucking awesome at the same time, because it's like,
It
whenever
is.
life gets really fucking crazy, I look at like deep shots of the universe from the Hubble, and you see all those galaxies.
There's
and
got to
it's
be,
like, Jesus,
dude.
fuck.
Come on, you know this. Like, there's so much out there that the laws of physics has to be that there has to be something else out there.
No, it's mathematically impossible for there not to be intelligent life out there.
Exactly.
I mean, the Milky Way alone has more fucking stars and fucking planets than grains of sand in our fucking beaches. So it's fucking ridiculous, dude.
You know, and if you're a gambler, you know that there's so much leading towards, yes, there is other life out there, definitely intelligent life, and maybe even primitive life, you know, and the beginnings of life, and maybe even the ends of some lives and worlds and atmospheres and galaxies that we're going to be able to see soon. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to be able to, like, zoom in on these things. And
yeah, I mean, they want to do shots into like the deep part of like the Big Bang, so they can see like the early formation of the fucking universe and shit.
Fucked up,
and that'd
man.
be fucking funny if they do that and they just see this giant eyeball. Like right before the
dude, they'd be like, yeah, they'd be like, guys, we just want to let everybody know we are on the inside of somebody's eye. That's what our world is.
Yeah, dude,
what?
Like, that would freak me out so bad.
That'd be fucked up, dude. I want to see Amber Heard fuck that woman right there, their psychiatrist.
Oh, dude, fight with dildos.
Yes, imagine that. They get into a dildo fight with strap-ons on.
That's what the UFC needs to do. Like, I fucking hate clam fights.
Yeah.
I hate it. Like that last one. Did you see the last one with Rose and that Carla Estranza or some shit? The most boring fucking fight in the world, and you had that numbnut fuck Pat Barry. You're doing good. You're doing good.
You're doing good
since you were 14, but you're doing good.
I want to see a scissor fight. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, you know, the whole thing that's going on, it's not over, and the court case will be lasting. They were saying that yes, it is winding down, but there are still many more days of court. So,
like, what's his end goal though? Like, what's he?
He's suing her. He's suing
for defamation. It's just like money. Like, how much is he going after?
I think 15. Oh, let me look. I think it's $55 million.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's $55 million because he lost out on all these roles that they took away from him. Pirates of the Caribbean, all this shit that he lost, and sponsors that backed out on him, and all this shit that happened. He's basically, but now they're saying he got everything back. Like, Disney's offering to work with him again. His sponsors are all coming back to him. You know, and like, you know, he's making out now. He's out.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't need it before, anyways. He had fucking hundreds of millions of dollars, I think, even before this shit.
Exactly.
So it's like,
yeah, exactly. He really didn't even need this, but he just wanted to clear his name more.
Yeah,
or less,
and that's fine. He could clear his name all he wants. I still want to taste that fucking clam.
I know.
Like, dude, I'm telling you, brother, I would fucking. Oh, dude.
I didn't play you that last one, man. I wanted to play that last one before we bounce. I got to play this last sound clip. Yeah. All right, let's listen to this last one real quick.
I can't promise you I won't get physical again. God, I fucking sometimes get so mad I lose it. I can fucking promise you I'm gonna do everything to change. I promise you. I'm not gonna go around divorce. I will not say divorce unless it's it. And then
so let me explain this real quick. She in this clip is apologizing for being a whack job, basically, to Johnny Depp. She's basically, you'll hear it, she's saying all this stuff like, I know I'm fucked up, I know I'm crazy, but baby, we're meant to be together, don't give up on me, type of deal. Now, those aren't her exact words, but you'll hear her words. But that's what she's basically doing there, is like, you know, apologizing to him. And the lawyer kept bringing it up like, bitch, you're apologizing to him right now that you're the problem. Meanwhile, you're telling everybody that he's the problem. You were the problem, you know. But anyway, here it is.
I can't promise. So mad. Me too. I will leave you. It's fair. I can't do it, you know? And I think, honestly, if we hold each other accountable to that, it's fair.
Ms. Heard, that's you and Mr. Depp on that recording, correct? That's correct. And you told Mr. Depp, quote, I can't promise you that I won't get physical, end quote. Correct?
That's correct. He was accusing me of instigating something in the situation I explained yesterday.
And you also told Mr. Depp that sometimes you get so mad you lose it, correct?
That's correct. I also explained the context of that fight yesterday.
Isn't that exactly what you told Ben King on your way back from Australia? That you get so mad you lose it?
Absolutely not. I know that that's what Ben King testified to, but I never had that conversation with Ben King.
If we could please play.
I'm sorry. I checked, and I have no objection to the entirety of 356 coming in.
So 356 in its entirety will be in evidence. All right, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. If we could please play from what's now been admitted, Plaintiff's Exhibit 356 in its entirety from 705 to 743.
Physical fucking altercation with you.
Then don't.
You fucking hit me last night. You fucking...
What about all the other times you split? Come on, you cannot act like that's about that. It's
Well,
not.
we're on a plane, I can't split.
No, and you hit back, so don't act like you don't fucking participate.
I pushed you.
I'm not going to get into the details of that fight. You and I both know that you split when there is no physical violence involved. And that you do it like at the very beginning of fights these days. And if you split and you go into a different room and you don't actually leave that house, it does nothing but perpetuate the fight. And you don't actually do it respectfully. You don't.
Ms. Heard, is that you and Mr. Depp on this recording?
Yes, it is.
Can we please pull up Plaintiff's Exhibit 343?
I said to Travis, I said to you, hey, tell Travis what just happened.
Oh, you told me to do it. You told me to. You said, go do that.
I said, no, tell him what just happened.
And I lied.
And that you punched me in the fucking thing. And
You figured it out.
And you said, no, fucking, no, I didn't. What the fuck are you talking about? And I watched you lie. And then
I didn't punch you, by the way. I'm sorry that I didn't hit you across the face in a proper slap, but I was hitting you. It was not punching you. Babe, you're not punched.
Don't tell me what it feels like to be punched.
You know, you've been a lot of fights, been around a long time. I know. Yeah.
No, when you fucking have a close.
You didn't get punched. You got hit. I'm sorry I hit you like this, but I did not punch you. I did not fucking deck you. I fucking was hitting you. I don't know what the motion of my actual hand was, but you're fine. I did not hurt you. I did not punch you. I was hitting you.
How are you?
What am I supposed to do? Do this? I'm not sitting here bitching about it, am I? You are. That's the difference between me and you. You're a fucking baby.
Because you started.
You are such a baby. Grow the fuck up,
Because you
Johnny.
started physical fights.
I did start a physical fight.
Yeah, you did, so I had to get the fuck out of there.
Yes, you did. So you did the right thing, the big thing. You know what? You are admirable.
Now, see, she claimed, okay, before this court case even came up, before he even decided to sue her, she fucking wrote a report. She wrote her own article in a paper, okay, and said that Johnny used to beat the fucking shit out of her, was abusive as fucking hell, would throw her around, would smack her around, made him look like a real piece of shit, right? And so far in this court case, things like that have been popping up where she basically admits that she starts the fighting. She just said it. You run every time there's a physical altercation. You just run away. Like, what the fuck is he supposed to do? Fight you?
Yeah. Honestly, after hearing all that, all I really want to do is meet her father and ask him how many fingers he stuck in her ass. because like,
my God,
this bitch is fucking loopy. This bitch is fucking loopy, and it all starts with the fucking father.
Okay?
Oh my God, but you are right, dude, because she is loopy as fuck, man. Like, she is. She's like, why do you run away when I start punching you? Like, you should either stand here and fight me or take it. Like, it's just fucking weird. And then she claimed that he's a piece of shit wife beater, which he's not.
Yeah.
He's not. You know what I mean?
Oh, defamation.
Yeah, and lucky enough, this guy had the money and the time to fucking clear his name, because all men don't get to do this, because there's a lot of men out there that had a claim put up against them from a girl that wasn't true and probably never touched a chick and probably served time for it and ruined their lives because they claimed, he used to beat me when he didn't. Because some women can be very vindictive when a relationship is over and they love that person.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, and I think this is one of those cases right here where this relationship just didn't work out at all, and it was toxic as fuck, but she wanted to burn him at the end because he was leaving her. You know what I mean? He left her, and she was sour over it and said, you know what? You want to leave me, motherfucker? You're a drug addict, wife beater. And yeah, he might be a drug addict, but I don't think Johnny Depp is a woman beater. I really don't, man.
No.
No. I really don't. Not after hearing all this and seeing all this shit on day 18 of this trial, But anyway, anything else you want to talk about before we bounce or no?
No, I'm good. I got good till next week.
All right, man. Well, that's about it for the night, folks. Nicky Nines. Nick, thanks, brother.
Yeah, later, guys. Have a good night.
Later. The one and only Nicky Nines, the Nine God. The Nine God. Well, shout out to Nick for being here. Episode 56 of No Hard Feelings. I hope everybody enjoyed it for a little while tonight. We'll be back Friday night. Look for us on the Foul Mounts Network. Shout out to the Foul Mounts Patreon. Z, thank you so much for upping your pledge like you did, bro. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. And shout out to everybody else on the Foul Mounts Patreon. And shout out to the chat. Thank you guys for being here tonight with me, with us. Everybody have a good Thursday. Whether you're working or you're at home or whatever you're doing, hope you feel good. And for the dude who I said I would call tonight because I had good news, I didn't forget about you. I was running late, and I will hit you up and call you tomorrow after work. I was running late and I couldn't call anybody. I couldn't even get the show ready. I didn't even think I'd be ready in time, which I wasn't. That's why it started at 10. But I will call you, text you either tonight or tomorrow, and we'll link up. Tomorrow's Thursday. Thank God the end of the week is close. We just got to get through Thursday and Friday. Today's hump day. Hump day is one of the worst days, except for Monday and Tuesday, because those days are the worst. But anyway, everybody have a good Thursday. Stay safe. We'll see you guys soon. Peace. Thank you. It was weird. Get ready, pal.
Let's just have.
Ready, pal.
Gonna make this a night to remember. So
get ready, pal.
Tonight.
Get ready, pal.
Your night to remember.
Get ready, pal.
Tonight. Gonna make
get ready, pal.
To remember. So get
ready, pal. Get ready, pal. Get ready, pal. You're gonna enter a problem. Get ready, pal. Ready, pal. Get ready, get ready, pal. You're gonna enter a problem.
To remember.
Get ready, pal.
Tonight.
Get ready, pal.
To make this a night to remember.
Get ready, pal.
Get ready. Tonight.
Get ready, pal.
Gonna make this a night to remember.
Get ready, pal. Get ready, pal.
I did it with a cucumber.
I would let a bull dyke tan my pussy paw.
Smile if you like dick.
House chalk.
Tonight.
House chalk.
Night to remember.
Get ready, pal.
Tonight.
Get ready, pal.
Gonna make this the night to remember.
Get ready, pal. Get ready, pal.
Let's just have.
Hello, folks. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna try marijuana. Say pasta.
Let's just have fun.
I have white privilege and I am racist. John Stamos, sit on my face. Oh yeah. 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 Oh yeah.
Yo, Tommy. Yeah, Tommy. Yeah. Why you moaning like Tommy? Having sex in the morning like Fami. Yeah. Why you talking like Tommy? Wanna roll it out, have sex like Fami. Yeah, you ain't no boy Tommy. Wanna some sex like Fami. Wanna fuck your boy named Fam, yo Tommy. Why you having sex with your boy named Fami? Wanna fuck that dude, wanna suck that dude. Acting real rude to fuck that dude. I'm a time traveler, I'm a chaser. With a waster, yeah. Get your Madoni up. Tommy don't give a fuck. 1-800 suck my dick, yeah. Tommy
The time travel.
Oh my god.
Hey, a compliment is a tip.
But a compliment be a tip. Get the fuck out of here like last year, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah, I don't really know, but it's my ego. Fuck the he so yeah. Why you yeah? Tommy makes sex so clear. Tommy make love it with it in my ear. Tommy makes some love and make it this
Sex.
all up in your rear.
Sex.
All up in your rear.
Here we go.
Tommy make it pop, make it rock, make it drop, Tommy.
Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. I agree. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon.
Here we go.
Stop the baloney. Hey, the proof is in the pudding.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker this and motherfucker that. Motherfucker made a pussy look so fat, but I chased it just like it was a rat, yeah. Oh, when I hear the herd, call me over, bitch, bend over, let me get down on the Johnny Dip. Take off my finger and shit. Come in and clit, oh yeah.
Motherfucker.
Cocksucking motherfucker, bitch, nah, motherfucker.
Smile if you like dick.
Get ready, Pat.